Well, the title is Hood Hero, you know, and basically the concept come from being a hero. And when I say being a hero, I don't mean, you know, going out literally saving people. It's to basically just make sacrifices to better yourself, and by bettering yourself, it motivates others. And when you motivate others in a way, you are saving them because you helping to encourage the outcome of their life. You feel me? They might just see you doing something, you know, striving for greatness, reaching for your goals, and by what you do, inspire them. So you becoming a hood hero. So, you know, when you make it through anything, you feel me, and you change the circumstance, you inspire others, you're a hood hero.
Did you have a hood hero growing up?
Yeah, I did. My hood hero was my mentor's name was Swift D. You know what I mean? He was a rapper and shit, and it was MC Breed cousin, you know, from Flint, Michigan. So he inspired me to you know, just chase my dreams. And I remember one time when I thought life was too hard, I told him in the car, we smoking a blunt, he handed me a blunt. I said, man, sometimes, bro, I just want to take myself out, bro. And that nigga stopped the car in the middle of the road. I was like, bro, don't ever say that. He said it can't rain forever. And when he said that, you know what I mean, that was like, damn, you're right, you know what I mean? And ever since then, I just started trying hard. And the crazy, ironic part about that is he ended up dying, and people thought he committed suicide, but I know he didn't. So it was like, you know, he was my hood hero because he always taught me, bro, you can do whatever, my nigga. Don't let nobody tell you what you can do. So, yeah, that was my hero.
The artwork. Give me the whole concept of just the artwork.
The artwork, I did it, if you notice, you know what I mean, it's me as X-Man and shit as Wolverine. You know, I always call myself Wolverine because I always felt like, you know what I mean, regardless, whatever happened to me, I'm a rebound. I can always come back from anything, you know what I mean? Nothing can take me out. So that's why I'm Wolverine. But the reason why I went with the X-Men, Frost actually wanted to be Storm too. He said, make me a male Storm, nigga, fuck, because they think it's a female, I want to cross the boundaries. I'm a nigga and I'm Storm, you know? So, but I made it the X-Men because, you know, growing up watching X-Men, I always felt, you know, that they whole thing was to fight to be accepted because they had powers, and a part of those powers made people not understand them. And because people didn't understand them, they tried to tell them, you need to fit in, you need to be normal. And normal was dumb because they couldn't do what the other people did. So they molded normal. So I made the cover like it is because I want people, for example, you know, Frost, you know, we just found out recently, you know, he has mental issues. It's not nothing crazy or nothing, but he needs medication because he has like a little bipolar and shit. And it's like, but he's so creative. Like, so I guess having abilities and his superpower is being a beast at music, you feel me, super talented. But a downside is he's different, you know what I mean, as far as mentally, but that's my nigga, ain't cool. So I'm saying that to say that, like, fuck people saying, oh, you should be normal. Nah, bro, embrace your powers. You are who you are, my dog. Like, so the title, again, the cover or whatever, is just the mutants, because you shouldn't be afraid to be who you are, my nigga. Be who you are, dog. Do what you do, and you make the mold. Just because they don't think it's normal, they don't got the same power as you, my nigga. So I just want people to be inspired to be who they are. So I did the X-Men.
The release date. Was there any significance on the release date of this project?
Yeah, it was. I made sure that I said I wasn't sure if I wanted to release it on December 11th, January 11th, or whatever, but the 11th, something just stuck in my head about the 11th. You know what I mean? The number 11th, it was number 9 is significant, and number 11 to me. Number 9 is because the 9 is the head of the tetrahedron, all that shit. But 11th, I don't know, God just put it on my heart. He said, man, drop it on the 11th and do 7 songs, 7-11.
The amount of songs on that project. Why that amount for this one?
Because it's 11. You know, I did that again. I was like, I'm dropping on the 11th, put 7 songs on there. It's 12 with the bonus track from Project Pat and Rich the Kid, but it's 11 naturally. So I just wanted to stick at 11. I just really feel like, you know what I mean, I've been visualizing this project, visualizing a lot of shit I'm gonna do and manifesting in life, and it was like, you know, that was a part of it. I always visualized 11 songs.
The track list. Who put this track list together, and what was the process behind it?
The track list, I kind of did a open group session like for a month, you know what I mean? For a month, everybody who got in my car, we played the music. Everybody who came in contact with us, we played the music. And basically we just, every song that people was like, man, that shit right there, I feel that, I like that, yada, yada. We just put it together in the track. Now, to come up with the sequence of it, I had my female friend and my daughter, you know what I mean? I had them listen to it. My daughter 15 years old, so she already with the shit, you know what I mean? I had a baby when I was done at 13 and grind shit. But they listened to it and they was like, you know what I mean? They liked it, some songs in certain order, so I put it in that way. And then I just took the track and I just listened to it every day I was at the gym. And I was like, I wanted it to ride. I want you to be able to put that motherfucker on and let it go all the way through. And that's what I feel like it do.
How many songs did you have to choose from before you got to this final amount, this final number on the track list?
Bro, me and Frost went one day and we did 31 songs in 3 days. So on top of those 31 songs, we had another 15 songs. So out of all together, I had probably 80 songs to choose from, and we choose them 11. But that don't mean y'all ain't gonna hear the rest though. We got some bangers for you. But I feel like this 11 kind of set the tone for what I was going for Hood Hero.
Now, as far as the sound, can you describe the sound of this project overall?
Hood motivation. You know what I mean? This project, I want people to wake up and listen to on their way to school, on their way to work, on their way to the gym, on their way to interview. You know what I mean? I want people to listen to this song, this project, and feel like, number one, it vibe, the frequencies, everything there. You're gonna feel it in your soul, in your inside. But number two, you're gonna feel it in your mind. Like I want you to just be inspired by this shit. You know what I mean?
From start to finish, how long did this project take to make? Time-wise?
Time-wise, I'll say about a good 8-9 months to make from start, from when I gave the title Hood Hero to when we got it all completed. No, actually a year, because I didn't want to rush it. You know what I mean? I want to give people good quality, you know, and which is rare in the industry now. But I just wanted to put together something that I thought people would really enjoy.
A project like this, of this magnitude, how much does something like this cost to put together?
To put together, man, to be honest with you, if you include traveling, just everything, knickknacks, shit, probably about a good 120 bands. And that's just because I smoke a lot of weed too, and the weed is a part of the process. So, yeah, about 120.
Was it worth it?
Of course. I feel like it was worth it. And, you know, some people gauge success by financial or money. I gauge success by accomplishments. I said I wanted to put together a project that I thought was classic, that I thought would stand through time, and I did that. So, very worth it. The first song on the project is called Avalanche. This song, high energy. When it come on, man, it automatically, you feel it. You know, it's an up-tempo beat. It's basically, you know, I'm just, in my verse, I'm spitting that shit about life, you know what I mean? About moving around, about them packs, about, you know what I mean, that real shit. So I think Avalanche is gonna be one of, I know it's a lot of people that I did the listening session with favorite songs. So I think Avalanche is gonna be dope as shit, you know what I mean? That should go. And the video, wait till y'all see that shit. We trying to be on icebergs and shit. And then the second song, well, then we got a DJ drummer interlude, you know what I mean? Drumma Boy, I fuck with him, you know what I mean? Drum Squad, shouts out to y'all, you know what I mean? And then the second song is Trap House. That's that song, that's that shit, you feel me? That's gonna be that hood anthem. The way I visualize that is this summer, everybody wanging, I put the trap in the trap house, ooh, you feel me? Like, it got featuring Young Scooter, he killed that shit, video crazy. It's just basically about, oh, and in the video, we shot a scene at the Waffle House. Niggas ain't doing that, baby, we making history. So, that song dope as shit. And then number 3, Secure the Bag, Cold. I think Secure the Bag is really gonna make a high impact in Cali and shit, you know what I mean, and on the West Coast. But everybody here like it, you know what I mean? Secure the Bag, I'm dancing. That's gonna be the hashtag. So number 3, Usain Bolt, featuring Kash Doll and Lil Baby. The way that shit came together was crazy. So, all right, I'm at Icebox and shit, like, you know what I mean? I already fuck with QC and all of them, you know what I mean? I fuck with Quavo, all of them. But I hadn't met Lil Baby yet. And it was crazy because as the song was, as the project was coming together, I was like, man, I got good features on here, but I feel like I need a little more current, somebody who hasn't hit the scene yet, but I know there's gonna be that. So I thought of Lil Baby because he had my dog out. So I'm gonna tell you how crazy manifestation work, and this is a part about Hood Hero being a superhero, you feel me? I visualized, I said, all right, well, I'm gonna make a song with Lil Baby. I didn't know how I was gonna get it done. I pull up the Icebox and I get out to go, actually I was going to the nail shop across next door to Icebox. I get ready to go in the nail shop and I see Lil Baby. I'm like, oh shit, what up, bro? I'm talking to him, I'm like, what's good? I'm like, hey, I got this song, you know what I mean, I want to fuck with you on, what's good? He was like, oh shit, I'm going to the studio tonight, hit me up. So I get ready to go to the studio and shit. I hit him up later on that night. He like, cool, come on, slide through or whatever. I get ready to go to the studio. I'm going to tell you how my mom always said when something good coming together, the devil try to stop you most. So I got my homeboy Trap Frost. I got my other homeboy with me from Flint, RTC Fats, you know what I mean? And I got this female and shit with us, right? We on our way to go to the motherfucking studio. Bro, while we go past Georgia Tech campus, get flicked. So we get pulled over. These motherfuckers, and we just was with Kid Shine, you know what I mean, So Crispy, shout out to my nigga and shit. And he's sitting here showing us on his phone, telling us about the new law, how now you can carry up to an ounce of weed in Atlanta, right? I knew it sounded like some bullshit, but I'm like, all right. So we get flicked, we just get through smoking. I put the weed out, I tell Frost hide the weed, but I'm like, you ain't gotta do it too bad, cause we ain't gonna go nowhere. Long story short, bro, I ended up going to jail. Frost took the rap for the weed. They still took me to jail because I had too much money on me. And then they let my nigga take the car. So I go to jail. I hurry up and bail us out. They tried to seize my money and shit, but they let me come back get it the next morning. Next morning I get out, I see 3 missed calls from Lil Baby. I hit him up. I'm like, what up, bro? He's like, what happened, man? What's going on? I'm like, man, we went to jail. So got that off way. Next night, finally get to the studio, do the song with him. Frost make the beat right then and there. That nigga Baby go in there, eat that shit. I eat that shit. We did it dope. So when Lil Baby did his part though, he said he started as doing a freestyle. He said a little freestyle. He said, bad bitch, black dog, look like Kash Doll. So after he said that, I'm from Michigan naturally. So I was like, yeah, that'd be dope to get Kash Doll on and shit like that. But I know Kash Doll just ain't have her contact. So I was like, you know, whatever. I just put it in the universe. I told God, I said I wanted to make it happen. So we get the song, we get that mix and everything. Bro, I go to the BET Awards in Miami, right? Now, the hotel suite, we had a penthouse suite at Fontainebleau and shit, and when we get there, something happened with the reservation, so we had to wait to check in to the next day, so we had to get a different penthouse at a hotel on Ocean Drive. We get there, right? I'm walking in, I forget, so my back was in the car, I get ready to go back outside, when I walk out, Ferrari pull up. Who is it? Kash Doll. She get out, I'm like, ain't that a bitch? So I'm thinking in my head, like she say what's up to me, we talking whatever, and we talking about a show that we was in together back in Detroit or whatever, and in my head I'm like, should I say something about the verse, should I say something about the verse? So I was like, hey, I just did the song Lil Baby, you said your name, you should jump on it. And she was like, oh, for sure, Lil Baby popping, I jump on that shit. That easy, bro. All I did was think about it, and thoughts can't matter, and there you have it, Usain Bolt. And then the 5th song, Twerk Work, 21 Savage. That song, I think that song, like everybody I play that song for, they like that song, if you push that motherfucker, that bitch can be top 5 on Billboard. So I'm gonna let y'all hear Twerk Work, or y'all tell me what y'all think. All right, and Super Bad, number 6. Super Bad, I love that song. We're gonna shoot the video in Hawaii. That song, it got a chill vibe to it. It's one of those. I really think that song is gonna be the next, that song, Joe Gifted, Water, that Need Thirsty, Need Water. I think that song is gonna be the next, as well as that one did. I think Superbad is gonna do that well, and it's not because we was in a mind frame we made it, because I wasn't thinking that, but when I listen to it, it has that same vibe and that same frequency and put me in that mode. So I think it's gonna do real well like that one did. That right now, crazy. That right now, so dope. It's one of those songs you put on in the car. I had 3 different girls, separate occasions, get in my car and say, "Oh, that's my shit." Like, you don't even know who this is, you feel me? But because that it give you that vibe when you hear it, I got that right now. It's so cold. So like, it's one of my favorite songs actually. Superbad, I mean not Superbad, Space Breeze, number 8. This song, and y'all tell me, all right, when y'all see this, if this song ain't popping heavy, y'all tell me, bro. Yeah. But this song, I really feel like it's gonna be like one of those, cause it's kind of poppy. I say it's pop, but my niggas, when they hear it, they're like, this ain't pop, this shit go hard. But to me, it's pop. But when I heard the beat, I knew. Matter of fact, this song, Trap Frost, my partner, this song was the song that put us together. Like what happened was, when I had a meeting with Bad Boy and shit, and they was like, they said some shit or whatever, like, long story short, I told God I wanted to meet him. We linked up. When we met, we was about to go to the studio and shit because I put this beat on, and then he was like, this shit go hard, bro. I got an idea for this. And I heard some shit to it. I was like, cool. I started writing to it too. But he called his man in Houston and the studio was closed. So he like, damn, we ain't gonna be able to do it, shit. I was like, shit, y'all wanna go to my studio? He was like, shit, we can do that. Where it's at? I was like, in Cali, and we was in Houston. So he like, how the fuck we gonna do that? I was like, shit, let's go fly to Cali right now. He thought I was bullshitting and shit. I was like, let's go. We got in the car, went to the airport, flew to Cali. That's the night we did 31 songs in 2 days, and that song was one of them. So I think this song is really gonna be big, not just because it's a great song, but this is actually a song that marked in history and brought it here today. You feel me? All right. So Move Around. Move Around, one of my favorite songs. All right. That song, it's a hood song. You feel me? Like when we put the beat on, bro, I just went in there and I was like, let me do some shit I feel, bro. And like that song, one of them songs, my OGs, when they hear that shit, they be like, I literally. Cause Insane Wayne, shout out to Insane Wayne, Drumma Boy, big brother and shit. You know what I mean? He very influential and all that. I was over his house and we let Gambino listen to it, and Gambino sitting there listening to it, and it's so dope. We all around talking, smoking, chilling. Gambino got the headphones on. All I hear him saying is, "Back when Boosie Boo was down, I was in the bando busting bowls down." Like, and it's one of those songs that just make you want to sing along with it. So I think that song will do really well as well. No Question. That song, dope as hell. I love it, but I'm gonna be honest, that song didn't make my vision complete. I didn't complete it with my vision that I had for a year. I did that song, I had surgery on my face and shit, and my shit was wired up. So when I first did that song, I did it with wires in my mouth, like on some Kanye West shit, you feel me? And the doctor prescribed me a lot of lean, so I was fucked up off the lean, and I did that song. And when I did it, it was Nipsey Hussle. Me and Nipsey was supposed to do a song together, so I did it intending Nipsey to be on it, but some shit happened with me and Nipsey. He didn't do his verse for damn near almost a year and shit. And then, so I ended up linking up with Trouble, and that's like my bro, man. Trouble. Shout out to Mob. Shout out to all y'all, bro. Deal, motherfucker, all y'all. That's my family, bro, my niggas. So when I called up Trouble, I said, bro, I want you to get on this song because the song, it go like, you know what I mean? Ain't no question if my niggas ride for me. And I wanted real genuine niggas that I knew, like, you know what I mean? My real niggas on there. So Trouble's like, oh, no question, blood, we on it. So he jumped on it. And I told him Nipsey was gonna get on it because for a year and a half, Nipsey kept telling me, I'm gonna do it, I'll do that, even though I already took care of everything for him and everything. He didn't do it, but that's not to say nothing bad about him because he still came, did some shows and turned up and, you know, whatever. But long story short, my vision was to have me, Trouble, and Nipsey Hussle on there, and then I was gonna do a remix with my boy Fats on there because that's my guy. He check his track record, y'all know. So I wanted him on there too. But when Nipsey just got the deal with Atlantic, and he was like, hey bro, you know, you my nigga, I fuck with you heavy, but I can't do the verse right now because if you release your project before I release mine, it's gonna create something. So I just like, you know, it's all good. I still my bro, I still love him, man. We still rock, but end up just having me, Trouble, and Fats on there. But the song's still cold. Like, I want to hear that shit in everybody in the hood. If you got a nigga and you ride for your nigga, ain't no question, it should be on your motherfucking playlist, real shit. So number 11, Time, featuring Big K.R.I.T. This song is one of the most personal songs I made, as far as like how I feel about things, and like, you know what I mean, people that's with you when the road is good, but when the road go fucked up, they dip it. But see, me, I'm a firm believer in time and the process. Trust the process. You feel me? Like time, you know what I mean? You can't pull a tree up out the ground or you'll fuck up the roots. You gotta let it grow. So I did this song, and when I did it, I heard Big K.R.I.T. on it. I said, man, I need either Big K.R.I.T. or J. Cole on this because I need somebody to spit that shit. And I was like, I didn't know neither one of them niggas. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? I was like, shit, whatever. So after I had the song done, like fucking 6 months later, I was in Atlanta and I was at the 12 and where was I at? The motherfucking 12 at Atlantic Station and shit. No, the other one, the one downtown on Peachtree shit, whatever. I was at the 12 and I came out of my room and I was waiting on this little chick to pull up and shit, and she was taking too long. So I was like, all right, I'm finna go sit at the little bar and drink. I went to sit at the bar and shit. I'm sitting there drinking. A dark-skinned dude walk up. When the dark-skinned dude walk up, me and him get talking to shit. And we talking to shit and whatever. And then my little female walk in. So when she walk in, he look at her. He like, all right, my nigga, woo. So I'm like, shit, we can have another drink or what we talking. K.R.I.T. walk in. When K.R.I.T. walk in, him and dude start talking. I'm like, what up, K.R.I.T.? You know what I mean? I'm talking to him like, yo, bro, you know, what's going on, whatever. So long story short, the dude I was talking to ended up being K.R.I.T. manager. So before I even say anything about business, dude started telling K.R.I.T. like, man, this nigga cool as hell, bro, yada, yada. So naturally, K.R.I.T. got a good vibe to me. So me and K.R.I.T. exchanged numbers and shit. And then later on that night, I was like, fuck it, bro, it's worth the shot. I just texted him and was like, hey, bro, you know, what's up on the feature or whatever. And this nigga texted me back and was like, he couldn't do it, he not doing features or whatever. And I texted him back, I was like, all right, it's cool, just let me know, you know, what's good if we can do a show or something. So long story short, the next day, his manager, I text his manager because I'm very persistent, you can ask niggas. So I text his manager and I just like, hey, I was like, if K.R.I.T. can't do a full song, just let me know what he's willing to do or whatever. Long story short, he came back with a crazy number. He was like, all right, we could do it, but it'd be this. I'm like, that's crazy. But we ended up working something out and we ended up making it happen, bro. And then when we did it, this is the good part about it. Once we did it, when K.R.I.T heard the song and K.R.I.T did his verse, when I walked in the studio, he was doing his verse to the song. So I walked in the studio, we talked, we chop it up. He was like, bro, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to touch on that subject matter, man. I really like this shit, you feel me? So, you know, I paid him for the verse, but after that, I bumped into him at the club. And basically, just for me paying for that verse and breaking bread, establish a relationship. Now that's my nigga. Now I see him, it's cool, it's all love. But I'm saying that to say that a lot of artists be like, man, I ain't paying no nigga for no feature and all this. But breaking that bread and establishing that relationship can go a long way, bro. So don't just look at it as I'm paying some money to pay an artist. Look at it like, all right, I'm gonna pay this money to pay the artist, but I believe in what I'm doing in my process, and I know eventually this money gonna pay me back. You feel me? So like, yeah, it costs money to get my project done, but at the end of the day, it built a lot of relationships, and now these people respect me. When I hit them up, they answer the phone. So, and then the last track, bonus track, is that's called the bonus track is Quarter Milli. The reason why I called it Quarter Milli because that's with me, Project Pat, and Rich the Kid. It's really Project Pat record. Project Pat hit me up one day because I had did a show with him and shit. And shout out to my nigga Big Trill, you know what I mean? Big Trill had plugged us, we did a show, and I was telling Project Pat I'm from Flint, Michigan, and he really cool with Dayton family and shit, so he remembered me. So he hit me up one day, he said, you know, I got this song, I want you to jump on. So they sent me the beat. I was in Miami on Ocean Drive, I remember like it was just day. He sent me the song with the beat, and Rich the Kid, all they had was Rich the Kid hook on it, and he didn't even have a verse on it. And when I heard it, he wanted me to go on the second verse. I didn't know that. I'm thinking because they had no verses on it. I'm like, all right, I'm going to start this motherfucker off. But the first verse was like 18 bars. I didn't realize it because I just was like, I started humming and shit. So instantly, we was on our way to motherfucking Prime 112 and shit. I instantly was like, hey, bro, turn around. We go to the studio. We getting that motherfucker. And like, when I started dropping it, everybody, engineer, everybody said, pen and paper boss moves only. Fuck opinions too rich to argue. Like, the whole motherfucking studio was like, hey, that shit hot. So I sent it back to him. He did his verse on it, sent it back, and motherfuckers like, this shit crazy, bro. So I ended up asking, hey, bro, can I put this on mine? You know what I mean? He was like, yeah, he's like, I'm putting it on mine too, but you can go ahead and put it on yours. So that's how I got done. And I don't even know if Rich the Kid, my nigga, and I met him a time, but like I ain't no dick ride nigga, so I ain't get the bro, you know, but I don't even know if he know we got a song together. But at the end of the day, it's Project Pat's song, but it's hard as fuck, and I know when you hear it, you gonna fuck with it. So shout out to the nigga Rich. Matter of fact, we was just in Icebox together yesterday and shit. I was getting my appendix checked on and you was in the back and shit. But you know, I'm saying that to say that like people gotta understand, man, when you doing this music, bro, and you working, bro, just move forward, my nigga. If you got a vision, dude, just as long as you move forward, putting energy towards it, bro. The details might change, but the goals should remain the same. You feel me? So like all these songs on this shit, I visualized. You feel me? And I didn't know how it was gonna happen. I just trusted God. I didn't fear. I didn't have no fear. I didn't say, how the fuck I'm gonna get a song with 21? How the fuck I'm gonna get a woo woo? You know what I mean? I ain't got no deal. Like I got major people on this project, and the only way I was able to get it done is just by having faith and just by saying, this is what I'm gonna do. You feel me? So that's what got done. And I just hope y'all really enjoy this shit.